with Casual Jake, and I'm so excited for another week of Casual Constructed. We are playing Pioneer with my friend Bradcifer from Pioneer Prospective, playing some really awesome decks, so I really hope you enjoy this one. But before we get into it, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, help out support this if you want to see more Pioneer action, and remember that you can support us over on Patreon, get some awesome perks including custom tokens by the Blood Artist over here. They're incredible, they're in print, and they're just so gorgeous to play. Well, with all that, let's go ahead and get into the match.
Show a few of the cards here, but yeah, the whole idea is like you're running legendary cards. So we have things like Search for Glory and Thalia's Lancers that help us find our deck. We have 𝐂𝐚𝐤𝐿 because we're white. We got a devotional cards, and my personal favorite, my own little tech is that I actually run Karn, so I run a Karn board. Because one of the best things to search is our wonderful favorite artifact, the Book of Exalted Deeds.
Oh, it's a books deck.
And yeah, with cards like 𝐿 and Faith, let's say Faith, you have the potential for the lock, but then you can also just kind of do some beats. We can go get some 𝐿𝐴𝐚𝐸 action. We can get Golos. We have Speth. We got Lyra in here. Pretty flexible. We got a bunch of stuff. It's just fun, surprisingly grind.
Yeah, no, it seems super cool. Really excited to see that, and of course we got that Yorion revealed from the sideboard. Really neat. I haven't seen this deck like on a lot of stuff, so I'm playing a I think a pretty unique-ish deck too. That's gonna be Rakdos Dragons, one of the newest cards that of course kind of is like, oh, dragons are cool and cares about dragons. Is this Dragon's Fire, right? It's a removal spell that cares about dragons. It does more damage the more dragons you have, right? You either reveal a dragon from your hand or you choose a dragon that's on the battlefield and deal that much damage to a creature or planeswalker. Of course, it does a lightning strike on its own. If need be. There's no one-drop dragons, believe it or not, or at least any that are worth playing. So we play Concealing Curtain, and we're basically going Rakdos mid-range and controlling the matchup. Concealing Curtain's a good blocker. We can transform it. When it transforms, it deals, gives you a look at the opponent's hand, and you can discard and that. But you know, we're also using some pretty efficient removal, things like Fatal Push, Dreadbore. You know, of course, we got some Thoughtseizes in here. Also, that when we resolve our dragons, Moonveil Regent or Goldspan, we kind of have a clear path to go start, you know, beating in. Goldspan gonna ramp us and all that stuff. The Moonveil Regent, refill our hand. We're dumping all these removal spells early. You know, we're gonna run out of cards, and Moonveil Regent allows us to draw new cards. You know, draw that many, the color of mana that we spend. So usually we're gonna be drawing one, but we have a few spells where we draw two, and that's what we got going on. You want to go ahead and shuffle up and roll for first?
Yeah.
All right, let's roll these dice and what we got. In fact, I'm gonna roll a red and a black die. Rakdos. It's an aesthetic.
I got a 5.
I got a 4. Dang, you are kicking my butt.
Wow, we are just a little better at Magic than you are. I don't make the rules, but
no, you're actually better. All right, you do get to play, so I'll let you go ahead and start us off.
Yep, I'll start off with a 𝐿𝐴𝐚𝐸 and pass.
I'm gonna draw. And I'm going to drop a Haunted Ridge, which comes in tapped unless I control 2 other lands. A little bit slow, but yeah.
Draw. I'm going to play a 𝐿𝐴𝐚𝐸.
Yep. Go ahead and animate that Mutavault and hit me for dose. All right. I will go ahead and draw. I am going to hit it with a Womp. And I'm going to go ahead and say go.
We're just going to hit you again with Mutavault.
Okay. I do have a response. I'm going to go ahead and pay 2. And let's go for that Dragon's Fire, going 3 damage at your Mutavault.
I'm gonna cry. Okay, pass.
Oh no! The missed land drop right there. So, go us. I'll go ahead and untap, draw, and cards in hand.
6.
I'm gonna play a Haunted Ridge, which comes in untapped. I'm gonna go ahead and go for that Thoughtseize, and what's going on?
Well, all right. So you'll see a Charming Prince, a 𝐿𝐴𝐚𝐸, a Knight of the White Orchid, a Karn the Great Creator, an ugin, and a Search for Glory.
Wow, okay, and for glory, that's no snow lands right now. Tommy can come down on 2, but I think we're gonna, that Knight of the White Rose, is that the one that gets you a land?
Yep, but keep in mind,
yeah, but you need double white. Yeah, I was like double white. Yeah, Charming Prince is how much? Is it white and 1?
It's white and 1, so that's probably the take, because that's one I can actually play.
Yeah, I was just looking through. Yeah, I think Charming Prince is gonna be the one. We'll go ahead and choose Charming Prince, and I'll lose 2 life. And I'll go ahead and pass.
You know, I missed the opportunity to say goodnight, sweet prince.
Oh.
And we missed a land drop, so we just gotta say go.
Untap, upkeep, draw, play this mountain, and let's get in where we fit in. Pay 4 for a Chandra TOD. I'll go ahead and uptake her by 1. Exile a top card of my library. It is a fatal push. We're not going to play it, so that'll deal 2 damage to you, and we'll pass.
My deck's just laughing at me now. You know, we're gonna pass turn.
Okay, if you want to go to game 2, we can do that too.
We can still get there. We can still get there.
Okay, because I'm just so you know, I'm cool if you just want to restart, redo. Like, I'm totally fine with that. But if you want to keep going,
I'll give it a couple more turns, just because like the hand is workable and
sure,
you're not doing too many things.
Yeah. Well, I'll try to change that. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna Blood Crypt for 2.
Yep. Also, I don't think Chandra is at 1.
Oh yeah, she is not at 1 at all. She's at 5. I said go up by 1, and yeah. I'm gonna uptake her to 6. Doing the exile, so the top card is a Hive of the Eye Tyrant. I will not be casting that, so we'll do 2, and then we'll tap 5 for good old Gold Span, not the Alchemy edition, the busted edition.
I was gonna ask if we were gonna play with the Alchemy version of Gold Span, just so I could, have a handicap.
Right. So we'll go to combat. We'll swing for 4, and I will make a treasure token. And now we'll pass the turn out.
Get a planes. All right, we gotta go game 2.
Okay, we're going to game 2, and I didn't even have a chance to grab my treasure token, but there you go. So, all right, sounds good. And good luck, have fun.
Start off with a plains Raven Inspector.
I'll go ahead and untap and draw. Let's go. Let's go. Urberg, you have swamps now, and
thank you.
I'm gonna start off with a Concealing Curtain. So this is a 0/4 defender, and like I said, for 3 we can get a mini. We can flip it over, get a mini Thoughtseize. Of course, it grows to a 3/4, but we'll go ahead and pass.
The backside has Menace too.
Oh yes, the backside does have the Menace as.
Well, the Charming Print.
There you go.
So I'm trying to think, what do I blink this and get another clue, or do I just scry? I think scry is better, just to set up. So we'll scry 2.
Untap and draw. I will play a Den of the Bugbear. I am gonna go ahead and got 2 mana. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say go.
Untap, we'll draw, and we'll just pass back to you.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and 2, and let's go Power Word Kill. Targeting Charming Prince. Untap, upkeep, and draw. We're gonna hit it with a Montaigne. And I'm just going to go ahead and take this opportunity to flip this Concealing Curtain and get the Revealing Eye.
So you'll see a Search for Glory, a 𝐂𝐚𝐤, a Sky Cave Apparition, an ugin that I cannot cast anytime soon, and a Book of Exalted Deeds.
That book, you need 3 white for that, right?
That is correct.
The Cataracts, the Cascade, you have to like pay 5 into that to filter your mana.
Yeah. Yep.
So doesn't look like that's happening anytime. I actually think I want to get rid of that Sky Clave Appetizer right there, because that's gonna hit my eye. And then I'll go in for combat, and I got a so you actually get to draw a card off of that. So you know, again, got a value. Do I want to get rid of that card enough to let my opponent draw a card? And in this case, I think that's okay. We're gonna start with that pressure and go ahead and swing for 3.
Yeah, I'll go down.
And we pass it.
And step, we're gonna crack this clue. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go ahead and Search for Glory. We'll end up gaining 2 because we use 2 snow mana.
Yeah.
Grab either a snow permanent card, a legendary card, or a saga card. Go ahead and grab Karn. And we'll go ahead and pass it right back to you.
All right. I will untap, upkeep, and draw. I did get a 4th land, but it comes in tapped. Again, Fancy Hive. Let's go ahead and pay 1. Well, I'll least tap for black. I forget. 1 black. And we will play another Concealing Curtains, and then we'll go ahead and swing in for 3.
Down to 16.
All right, and say go.
We'll play a plains. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and play Karn, slam him down,
sure,
and then just pretty much say I gotta force you to just deal with it.
Yeah.
We'll minus go search, and then we'll do that. We'll grab a portable hole.
Oh yeah, that would have been
I do have a pithing needle on the side too. That's what I thought would have been really funny.
Oh yeah.
And pass back to you.
All right, I will untap, upkeep, and draw. I'm gonna go to combat, and I'd like to swing 3 at Karn with the 𝐿𝐼𝐥𝐥.
He does die.
And I'll go ahead and play Shatter Skull Smashing on the other side. So the Shatter Skull, the Hammer Pass. And let's go ahead and let that come in tapped. We don't need that mana right now. Because we're going to pay for a Moonveil Regent. So I'm down to 2 cards in hand. So I'm feeling like I'm at the point where this is going to start getting me some value, you know. Churning through my deck a little bit, get some fresh stuff if I need to. And I'll go ahead and pass.
Play a Plains. Play Book.
Okay.
And then we'll go ahead and portable hole your unflipped curtain. But we'll pass back to you.
All right. I will untap. Yeah, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to combat, and we'll go for 4, 5, 6, 7. So 4 in the air and 3 on the ground.
All right. Can't do anything about that, so I will take 7, go to 9.
And I'm going to go ahead and pay 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's keep the mountain open because that's essentially now a dual land. And let's go ahead and play Chandra TOD. And we will uptake her to exile the top card. It is Dreadbore. We don't have a demand to cast that, so we'll deal 2 to you. And then I'll go ahead and pass.
We'll go ahead and pay 3. We will search for Gory.
Okay.
That'll get me out of lethal range, jack to 10.
Yeah.
Search for a... Let's go get a Nykthos. Then we'll just play the Nykthos. We'll use 1 of the mana for a portable hole on your eyeball.
My other eye. Ah, my eye. Oh, my other eye.
And then we use 2 of the mana to play 𝐿𝐼𝐥. Unfortunately, that puts me a little bit off of where I want to be. I wish I had 1 extra mana, but that's okay. And we will pass to you.
𝐿𝐼𝐥 do be flying.
Not just that, 𝐿𝐼𝐥 is very important in the deck because it protects your book combo. Because it says lands on the battlefield and land cards in graveyards cannot be the targets of spells or abilities your opponents control. So if I go have 𝐿𝐼𝐥 on the board and on the stack, I go book Exalted Deeds, target like a Mutavault or a Faceless Haven when it becomes a man land. You have to kill 𝐿𝐼𝐥 first before you can even legally target my lands.
Right. So we're going to go for it. Red, and 2. And let's go Goldspan Dragon.
Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and go to the combat. Oh, well, no, we can't win because you can 𝐿𝐼𝐥 block. So we are going to swing, though. So we'll swing 2 4/4s at you. Oh, sorry. First thing, Moonveil Regent. I will not be doing that when I cast the Goldspan. But Goldspan is going to come, and it's going to make a treasure.
So I will... Doesn't matter which one I chump. I'll chump the Goldspan.
Okay, so you'll take 4. Yeah, what I think I'm going to do... So I got 1, 2, 3. What I think I'm going to do is I am going to uptake Chandra by 1, but I'm gonna uptake her for 2 red mana, and so it'll be 2 red mana, and I'll just crack this treasure for 2. And let's go another Moonveil Regent. This one I will go ahead and do the thing, so I'm gonna discard a Chandra, draw a card. I'm thinking I'm just gonna try to cloud the skies here and make it happen. So I'll go ahead and pass the turn after that.
How cute do I want to be?
Well, you're already adorable. So.
Thank you so much. I'm going to play a Plains. You're going to like this.
I bet.
So I'm going to use Nykthos. I'm going to make 6 floating white mana.
Yep.
And I'm going to pay 4 to 10. I have 3 different card types engraved between a creature, sorcery, and a planeswalker with Karn. And I'm going to cast an Emrakul.
Yo! Wow, okay. Yeah, so it's 13/13, and when you cast it, you gain control of target opponent during that player's next turn. After this turn, that player takes an extra turn. Wow. Okay, so my next turn, you're going to take control of, and then I'll take my own turn, right?
Yes.
Wow. 13/13, flying, trample, protection from instants. Yeah. I mean, ouch.
Yes.
All right, so you're passing?
Yep.
All right. So, I'll just show you my hand. I have a Shot of Torture Defiance in hand. I will untap all of my things. We will draw for turn, and that is a Blood Crypt. So right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lands. One of them is a Hive. One of them is a Den of the Bugbear. Blood Crypt and Chandra in hand.
What does Chandra's -3 space say specifically?
It says deals 4 damage to target creature. God damn it.
Okay. I was making sure I could deal it to your creatures.
Yep. Oh yeah, you can.
All right. So let's minus Chandra, kill your Goldspan Dragon.
That'll take her down to 3.
Yep.
And then Goldspan is kaputs.
We will shock in your Blood Crypt.
Okay. Go down to 18.
We will play your other Chandra.
Okay. So how would you like me to tap?
Let's just tap. Just tap
lands.
tap the first 4 you got. You got the 2 red, 2 black there.
Okay, cool. So we'll go right here. And so you have a
Yep.
Chandra.
Let's minus and kill your one of your regions.
Oh, well, I guess you don't want me to draw cards off Moonveil, right?
That is correct.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So we'll go down to 1 and kill a Moonveil.
Let's go to combat. Swing in with your Moonveil.
Yep. No.
And I'm just gonna block.
Then you just eat my boy, don't you?
Yep.
All right. So close.
We will. Yeah, just end your turn, and you could take another turn.
All right. Emrakul
This is
style
fun.
points. I'll draw for turn. So I can either den or I could either hide. Let's go ahead and do Chandra first. So take her up to 2. Exile the top card. It is a
land.
Dragon's Fire. So
Okay.
I can not kill Emrakul. God forbid.
It does have protection from instinct.
Right.
You can kill the Thraben Inspector, which is relevant because then you have enough to activate Hive of the Eye Tyrant. That is 3 damage you get free. And I would go down to 3.
Well, wait, hon. I guess I'm not understanding. Can't you just block?
His menace.
Oh, it does have menace, so I'd have to pay. Well, I wouldn't have enough. Go ahead.
You're right.
Yeah, I wouldn't have enough. So I'm gonna opt to not play this. So.
And I'll take the 2, go to 4.
Yeah, which again is good. We're getting closer. Oh, you know what? You're not wrong. I forgot when Moonveil dies. It deals damage to any target where it's the number of colors among permanents I control. It would have killed my Chandra if we would have caught that.
That's fine. We'll keep going. No worries.
Thank you, chat. Y'all help us out tremendously.
Emrakul's a good card. Who would have thought?
It's a good card. Pay a black mana. And let's, yep, just a big old cheater. Thoughtseize.
It's a Nugan.
Okay, well, get rid of it.
Bye.
We don't need that. I don't even know what I can get out of this. I don't run straight up burn. So yeah, I'll pass the turn. Yeah, with that being said, I probably should have done the Dragon's Fire on the Thraben Inspector and just hope that you don't cast any other creatures and try to get in for, hive damage.
Let's go ahead and make 6 mana with Nykthos. We're going to use 3 of that floating mana to add Yori into hand. Go ahead and swing and kill Chandra with Emrakul.
Okay, dead.
We'll use the other 3 floating mana and 2.
Oh, well, the 3 wouldn't it have fizzled?
Oh, you're right. I have a Plains in hand.
Okay.
So my misplay is not in vain.
So, but you're going to go ahead and play Yorion?
Yep, and then we're gonna bounce Raven Inspect. We'll get them back my end step.
I'm good at that point. You got it. I got no cards in hand. Let's see. You would have had a Haunted Ridge to work with. So yeah, I guess maybe like put your stuff together and then done that.
Well, Emrakul would not have taken control of you because it's only when you cast it. That actually, even though the first game with the missed land drops was garbage, that actually was a really sweet game.
Yeah.
That was a lot of back and forth.
Yeah, that second game was really interesting. And what a match. I'm so sorry that we had to end that one early, but that just means that we need a rematch, right? So go down to the comment section and say, go Brad, so that we can get him back on the channel. Again, I hope you liked this so much that you would consider hitting that like button, subscribing for more Pioneer content, and maybe even going over to the Patreon, dropping $1 just to support the channel, or a few more bucks and getting perks like Discord access, or even actual tokens, custom tokens made by blood artists sent to you every month. You're gonna love these. You're gonna just absolutely adore them like I do, and that just know that support goes to keeping this channel going. Anyways, I'm Casual Jake reminding you, don't forget to play your land drops, and we'll see you next time. All right, bye everyone.